Good afternoon, friends. How are you doing? How's your day today? Are you having a good day, bad day, indifferent day? How the fuck is your day? My day, it's been rough. Like fall, like the leaves, like sometimes my spirits do. They leave and they fall. Fuck. But they change like the seasons, and that's okay. Because emotions come and go, and we make it to another day, right? So today is an emotional, hard day where I'm really quiet and I'm looking at people, and in my mind, I'm screaming, help, help, somebody see me. I'm drowning. Help, I need people. Help, I need friends. Help, I need support. Help, help, help. But out loud, nothing comes out. I just sit there like this. I don't know. Is that fight, flight, freeze, fawn? Which one of these does this fall into the category of? That I feel like I can't speak, not because there's nothing I'm not supposed to say, but because my mind has so many things running through them that I don't know where to find a starting point. Grounding myself. See, that's the thing, because sometimes our thoughts will have us spinning, right? You'll spin, 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 and repeat cycles and repeat thoughts, and then you get stuck in a phase. Don't get stuck. No, no, no. So, although I'm having a struggle today, and I've been extra quiet, I haven't been talking to people lately, I have been mentally screaming, help me, because I need it. I know help will come when it's supposed to. I know that everything happens right on time. I'm where I'm supposed to be right now, even if I don't fully understand why. I have faith. So, do I have struggles? Yes, but I have faith. Thank God, because without that, I'd have nothing. So, on days like this, where you find yourself where you can't really reach out for help because you're stuck in your own mind, what do? What are techniques that work for you? What are things you do when you find yourself in a mood where you're too depressed to talk to people, but you don't really want to be alone either? How do you communicate that? Is that something we should voice to people? Should I say to somebody, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard day today. Please forgive me. I'm unable to mentally, emotionally, physically speak out or communicate with you right now because I'm stuck in some internal turmoil that has temporarily got me feeling locked, or like I'm trying to work things out. But I want you to be here, but don't bother me or talk to me. Pretty much just be here and ignore me for now. Just somebody be in my presence, because sometimes you feel really alone. You feel really abandoned and really alone. And then when you get stuck in phases like freeze or fawn, then what happens is you go back into that reptilian mind, that reptilian autonomic system, right? Where it's just a matter of staying alive and surviving. And sometimes that's enough. Sometimes just surviving and not doing anything is enough. For people who suffer from depression, mania, BPD, um, PTSD, you get it. You get it. So this is a day where I'm depressed a bit, but I'm internally working it out with myself. Not that I'm trying to necessarily push people away, but the only person who can fix your internal being is the person who lives inside of you, right? So you got to think about this. So who controls your life? Do you control your life, or is the outside world controlling your life, or does God rule your life? I mean, you really got to kind of step back sometimes and say, who's calling the shots here? So, right now, for me, I'm looking at this as a brief intermission after these messages. Anyway, I'm not going to finish that spell. But hard days come. Sometimes I wish I had more friends, because it's not family that I have. My family, I really don't have much hope for most of like my extended family coming to be of any assistance, because a lot of them are still into the fuck shit. See, but I apparently am the bad one, not because of anything I have done, but because I am not fun and cool and don't participate in the fuck shit. See, now, if I wanted to act in the drama, if I wanted to partake in their lifestyle, sure, they'd pay me attention. They'd gossip a whole ton too, because that's what some people do. When you're living in your ego, then those type of people will always try to steal your energy and definitely steal your joy. Oh, don't let a narcissist or a Satanist see you with some joy. They will snatch that shit so quick. Oh my gosh. You know what? I take it back. I apologize to the Satanist. Not all Satanists will do that. All narcissists probably will. Because at least Satanists have a rule. You know what? Never mind. I am not saying I'm in agreement with the Satanists, but I do have some friends who are Satanists. And, you know, they might be a little legalistic, but I try really hard. For me, I try very hard to find the good in everybody. I try very hard to not judge people, because I could only see things based on my level of understanding, understanding, and then what can I overstand. So I try to stay in my lane, not judge others, because judgment is perspective. What I see someone doing may in my eyes be bad, but I don't know the full story because I haven't walked in their shoes. From their perspective, they might have been making a life-changing decision that was something that they felt they had to do for whatever reason. You just don't know. So I'm trying really hard not to judge. Except myself. I am the judge of myself. I am holding me accountable for me. I am doing that, and I am learning to communicate better. See, the English language is what? It's spell casting. So the power in the tongue is real. It's because, well, this is the witch world. this. So witch speak is what? And maritime speak is sinking. Anyway, never mind. I was just thinking. Oh boy, I just got puns all the time. I'm stupid. Here's the thing. When I have trauma, I do two things. I'm such a fucking nerd. When I have trauma and the PTSD kicks in, I study. I study a whole lot because it gives me something to focus on. I'm a nerd. But it's better than going out and doing stupid shit. Instead, I'm learning my lessons, my life lessons, and really trying to hold me accountable for me. So sometimes when I'm quiet and I look like I'm having a war inside my mind, yeah, it's true. You are not far off from the truth. Except the good news is the war is already won. I am just stubborn and sometimes seem to forget that. See, because God said we don't have to fight the battle. He already took care of it. I could read the battle in the stars and in the books and in the scrolls and, so in the Bible. I mean, it all says the same thing, does it not? The war is already won. And the war isn't even against flesh and blood, right? Principalities, powers, dark places, Ephesians, right? So put on the full armor of God. Do that and stay grounded. So do I need friends around me? Do I need a better support system? Yep. Am I trying to find people who I could also help enrich lives? Yes. Help other people. See, if you see people that are in situations maybe that you've seen before, and you see that maybe they're heading the wrong way, give them a friendly nudge. Hey, you know what? Maybe try going the other way, or try something else. Instead of just scoffing at a person. Oh, look at the bad decisions this person is making. Oh, look how so-and-so did that. How about instead show a better way? How about that? Instead of talking shit, how about help them step out of the shit? Show them a better way. Including me. If you see me and there's some shit going on and I need to get away and it smells and you see it or smell it, come take me by the hand and say, come on, Joe, let's walk away from this. Even if you don't understand it, let's Let's go another direction. Let's head out, somewhere better. In other words, look out for one another. Look out for your fellow person, human, animal, whatever term we want to use. So this is me talking to you, talking to me, since I'm not talking today. What the fuck? I had to do a part 2 on the video because it just dawned on me that I never listed part 2. I said what the first thing was I would do. The second thing, when trauma would hit, I'd write ciphers. I'd do spoken word and poetry. So you could tell, like, the better I write, probably the more shit is going on around me as well.